Alrighty, happy Wednesday to all of you out there who are joining me for the Draw Along show. Today we've got a very cute drawing to do together. It's a simple one, it's a fun one, and it's one that you can repeat many times over because the shapes are so easy to just remember and to repeat. And that's a fun thing to do with some of these drawings. If we keep them really simple, you can just doodle them during a meeting, you can doodle them on a napkin in a restaurant, whatever, and this one is adorable. So I'm glad you're here to do it with me. I want to say hi to everybody out there who's joining me on Behance. That's be.net/live. That's where the live chat is happening. So if you want to engage with me, if you want to talk to me, ask me a question, give me a suggestion for the end of the show where we do the animal and activity drawing game, then be sure to head over there, be.net/live, okay? But if you're watching on YouTube and Twitter, hello to you as well. Thanks for joining me. And we're going to get started here very shortly. I see that we have Benoit is here. Bonjour, Benoit. And Sam and Shruti and Ruth and Mercurial and Umacorn and Zeka and Fabio. And Ralph is here as well. What's up, Ralph? So many good folks joining me here today. I noticed that there's a little issue with my camera. I apologize for that. It's just came up. Everything was fine in my preview, and now I've gone live, and it doesn't seem to be working. But that's okay. These things happen. Technical glitches happen. Alrighty, so folks, you know, I've been jogging a little bit. I got to exercise. I got to get in my exercise, you know. And I was thinking about it. Speaking of running, speaking of jogging, do you ever wonder why dogs run in circles? Well, I have the answer. It's probably because it's so hard to run in squares. Well, okay. Why don't we get to some drawing? All right, now, if you've never joined me for this show before, you need to know that you can draw with anything you like. It could be a pencil, a pen, a marker, a crayon, or as I often say, a nice katana sword, good sharp blade that you could dip in some ketchup or mustard and just draw all over the sidewalk or your living room wall. Doesn't matter to me. And you can follow along. All ages are welcome. And to do these drawings, you have to be able to do 3 simple things. And they are a straight line, a zigzag, or a curvilinear line. Okay? And that curvilinear line could be a C curve like this, could be like that, could be a shallow C curve, right? Could be more severe like that. If you can do these simple things, then you can follow along and draw with me. Today, we're going to start with a curve, a linear line, and it's going to look a little something like this. Check it out. Okay? It's like a really shallow U curve. All right, that's all you got to do. That is the beginning of our drawing. Okay, now, from this end and from that end, check out what we do. We're going to go down a little bit, slight angle. Okay, not perfectly up and down, right? Slight angle. Make these lines about the same length here and here. Nice to have a little symmetry in our drawing, right? What do you say to that? And Ruth says it's the radio version. Ooh, Steve, the shadow. I love the shadow. Yeah, Shadow's a good show. Very nice. All right, moving on. We are going to do a curvilinear line at the bottom that looks like this one. Check it out. We're just going to kind of mimic that shape. See that? Okay. However, the difference is we are going to pretend now that that shape is going to carry on past the borders of where we've drawn already, like this. It's going to keep going. Okay, we're going to make like a kind of a short oval shape here. All right, so we're curving around. See how I'm bouncing back and forth from right to left to try and make it symmetrical? And then here at the bottom, I just want to connect these two, right? Connect like so. And there's our sort of oval shape. That's what you want it to look like. It's a little thinner, that's fine. It's a little wider, that's fine. It really doesn't matter, gang. All right, now make your way up about maybe 1/4 of the way from the bottom and just give yourself a nice shallow curve like that. Okay, you just go whoop right across from side to side. All right, now up here in this original shape that we drew, which is like if you took a rectangle and kind of pinched it from the top and the bottom with a finger and thumb, we're going to draw a little line like this. See how tiny that is? And like that. It's already looking like something, isn't it? Now, coming a little bit more towards the center, imagine I'm moving in a triangle. See this? Bump, 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 triangle. Okay, I'm coming in this way, and I'm just going to do this. I'm going to do a little bump like that, and a little bump like that. And finally, we're going to come up this way. We're following along with this curve, and we're going to go up. Do the same thing here. We go up. Okay. And then I'm going to C-curve my way back. C-curve back. C-curve back. What's up? It's a hippo. Love it. That is fun. Alrighty. Now, 1 second here while you guys are catching up and while you're doing the drawing. I'm just going to see if I can correct this problemo with the camera, so just bear with me a moment. I might be able to get this fixed. Let's see here. Nope, doesn't want to work. That's okay. You've seen my face plenty of times, and it's not a great face. Okay, now from the center here of this circle, and when I say center, what I mean is the vertical center, okay, from here to here, I'm going to drop a curvilinear line down like this. See that? Again, this is a shallow curve. Same thing on this side, just going to curve on down like that. And all we have to do now is cut off right here with a line, okay, these two lines. We're going to intersect, go bump, 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 right across the bottom. Now, that is a long distance to draw a straight line, so don't worry about it. What you can do is you can draw, pick up your pencil, draw again, or your pen, whatever you're drawing with, or your sword. So we can draw, pick it up for a second, keep going, pick it up for a second. You know what I mean? You don't have to get it all done in one pass. Now out on the sides here, we just do a little line like that, and a little line like that. Aha. Now here, I do it again. See that? Leave a little space there. Okay. And then out in front, okay, of our little hippo, I do a shorter one like that. Another couple of little dashes there. And this helps us sit that hippo down into the water. All right, now back behind the hippo, I'm just going to draw another set of lines. Okay, so we're moving back in space. And then here I'm going to draw some reedy grass. And all I do for that is I just kind of do a little chunk like that. 1, 2, 3, right? Maybe do a fourth one that's a little longer. Then I'm gonna leave myself a little space and do another little chunk like this. Leave myself a little space, do another one, maybe curl that one out, okay? Put one in between. This is just to make these grassy lines. Some of them are parallel to one another, some of them run the same direction, but then you just kind of break it up every now and again. You can do that if you like, right? Do the same thing on this side, okay? Go like this, 1, 2, 3 maybe. Maybe one like this. Then maybe 1, 2, and 3. Maybe come over here, 1 and 2. Maybe throw one up there. Doesn't matter, okay? And then here's another thing you can do. Look, I'm gonna make this one a little longer. And I'm gonna split it at the top, okay? So you can split some of these as well. Give this one a little split, give that one a little split. That just makes it a little bit more interesting. Whoops. For the composition, okay? The composition. How about that? Now maybe he's surprised that we've spotted him, so you put a little exclamation point there. You can do whatever you like. You can stick a little bird on his head, maybe put a little tree back here, put a little fish sticking its head out of the water. Customize the drawing, make it your own. That's one of the best things about this show. We keep the drawing simple, so you can then add a little personality, a little touch of your own to make that work, okay? And I think that that's very importante. Alrighty, now we're going to move on to an art tip for today. And today's art tip is a very important one. So let me just bring this up here and I want you to take a look at it. Now tell me in the chat what's wrong with the person who's running here. What's wrong with this drawing? Because I see this mistake being made all the time when people are just starting to figure out how to draw figures, starting to figure out how to draw characters, and they want to have a character running. And I see this problem very often. What is wrong with the pose that we're looking at here for this person? Tell me what you think, and I'm going to read the chat and see who can get that right. Okay? Let's see. Ruth? You got it? Looks like RB's got it as well. Yep. Steven? That is correct. We have the arms and legs moving in the same direction on the same side of the body. So this arm is moving with this leg, both on the right side of the body, while on the left side, they are moving together as well. And that is incorrect. They should be moving in the opposite way. And how do we correct this? Well, here, I'll tell you what, I'm gonna make this really easy. Check this out. I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this. Just erase away those bits, okay? Throw that arm there and throw the body in front right there. And instantly it reads better and you go, oh yeah, that does look right. Because folks, that's how it works. Your right arm moves forward as your left leg moves forward, while your left arm moves back, while the right leg moves back. And that's how we walk and that's how we run. So if ever you're drawing a character running or walking, make sure that you get this part right, okay? Because that's a big deal, very important. Alrighty, so we are going to then move on now to our animal and activity game, where you're going to, oops, I'm sorry, do you all hear that alarm? You know what time it is, gang. It is Appreciation Station. Appreciation Station. Now, you can't see the name I'm holding up, so I'm going to read it to you. It's Jessica T. And Jessica, we are appreciating you today. Thank you for watching the show. Want to tell you about a time where I just want to appreciate you for a second, where we were in that polka band back in the Midwest, and we didn't have a hit song. We were about to give up, and then you wrote that crazy catchy tune, Photoshop Filter Polka. Remember that? It became a huge hit out in Silicon Valley. And we performed it even for Steve Jobs, but he twisted his ankle when he jumped up to dance. And after that, things kind of went south for us. Things went downhill. But I'll always remember that moment we had in the spotlight, thanks to your brilliant songwriting skills. So Jessica, thank you for that. We appreciate you today. Bravo. Now, back to drawing. For the animal and activity game, if you've never been here before on the show, what you have to do is tell me an animal doing something funny, strange, weird, bizarre, unexpected in the chat, and we'll look at our ideas there, and we'll pick one and draw it. Here's what we did last week. We had a butterfly singing, okay? And we also had a hippo. Hey, we just drew a hippo playing pool, all right? These are some of the cool ideas you all come up with because you're so creative. Alrighty, so let's see what you come up with today. An animal doing something strange, funny, weird, bizarre, unexpected. And I'm going to draw it for you. And while you're getting your ideas there in the chat, I'm going to go ahead and select my nice light blue so I can sketch with that. Excuse me. All right. Already we have some ideas coming in. We have a hawk eating a fruit salad. A shark tuna fishing. Interesting. Boy, I think sharks just eat tuna, don't they? They don't have to fish for them. An octopus reading books. A learned octopus. A literate octopus. A learned literate octopus. A frog shopping. Excellent, excellent. Okay. All right, let's see what else we got here. Oh, screen is black. Don't worry, I'll fix that, gang. Not to worry. There you go. That should take care of it. What else do we have here? A Mustang driving a Jaguar. A mouse using a vending machine. These are all really fun ideas. I love it. Wow, so many ideas. I got to think of something. A shrimp. What does it say? A shrimp walking on some stairs. Interesting, interesting. So many ideas, so many ideas. All right. Got to choose one. Let's see. Tough call, tough call. I think I'm going to today do the mouse using a vending machine. I like that one. It was a toss-up between that and the shopping frog. Maybe I'll do the shopping frog tomorrow. All right. Why don't we get ourselves a nice sketch going here? So hide this for a moment. And let's see. So the mouse is going to be buying something at a vending machine. Now I could be thinking about perspective. So might just kind of think about this vending machine. Like here's our, make it down like this. Thinking about our vanishing point, right? There's the front of that vending machine, and we're going out. We could be using 2-point perspective, or we could just use 1-point perspective. Keep things simple. I might do that just to keep it simple today. All right, so we got our vending machine here. And each of these lines, of course, has to go back to our vanishing point. So let's make sure that happens. Fundamentals, gang. Fundamentals, fundamentals. The fundamentals are fun, kind of. Depends on who you are and what you like. All right, gotta get that line a little bit more like this. Okay, 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 okay. Let's put some legs on that vending machine, okay? So these legs are facing us here. And back here, I'm gonna just knock them in like this. The other ones are gonna show up probably right about there. Just behind. Actually, we're not even gonna see them, are we? We're not gonna see them, folks. We're not gonna see them. Can't draw what you can't see. Alrighty. Now we have some kind of like design here. On the side of the vending machine. Snacks. Okay. Shelf, shelf, shelf. Got a bunch of objects there, or items, pardon me, items there. Got some items here. Here we got like a bigger selection, like bigger stuff, I mean. Maybe this is like bags of chips or something. And here we'll have the bottom. The place where your stuff comes out, maybe. Oh, we need a little place to put the coin, don't we? So we'll do that right here. A little block right there. Whatever. I'm not, you know, a vending machine expert, but you get the idea. Snacks. All right, mouse has to be standing here, looking at this selection. Actually, let's give him some like bigger pants. I like that better. And he's thinking, what should I get? What should I get? And I'm gonna take our mouse friend and slide him up just a hair to about there. And there we go. The magic of Photoshop, gang. The magic of Photoshop. All right, so why don't we knock this back and let's see how we're doing there. Grab my darker blue color, make a new layer, and I will draw my line art on top of that. Speaking of mice, my kids loved for a long time this cool series of books that I believe is originally Italian, called Geronimo Stilton. Anybody out there know that series of books? It was really cute. And the thing about it that's crazy is how many books there are in the series. It's like I'm trying to remember. It's got to be at least like 50, something insane. And I wonder if the same author did all of them, because holy cow, what a body of work. I was thinking this person must have a team or something. Yeah, if any of you know that series and you have some info about that, let me know. It's great that we would go to the library to get them every couple of weeks, and the shelf that had the Geronimo Stilton books was just massive. It was just so crazy how many there were. Really impressive. Anybody from Italy watching the show today? I bet you could tell us. All right, there's our mouse. Now let's do our vending machine here. I'm going to change the design down here. I'm going to make it a big window where the stuff comes out. That's usually how they are, right? And make this little area for the coin deposit a little bigger. Here's our design on the side. Probably didn't have to go to these lengths to design this, but I can't help myself. It's the old graphic designer in me wanting to do something there. Snacks. Okay, stuff. More stuff. More stuff. More stuff there. See what this does? Adding a little shadow under the items helps to make it feel like we're looking at the underside of those shelves. Some tricks for you. There's some bigger stuff here. Right? Let's get those legs in there. The sketch is the thing, isn't it? Sketch always saves us. It's like, gosh, what would you do without your sketch? You'd be so stuck. Holy cow. Be in such big trouble without the sketch. Fortunately, we always do a sketch, and so we never have to wonder what we're going to draw because it's all set. Right? All right, let's hide the sketch. There it is. Mouse says, what should I get? And here's our hippo again. There you go. And all right, I think we did it, gang. What do you say? Thanks for that fun suggestion. Gave me a chance to draw a little something in perspective and 1-point perspective. It's always good to try these things. I want to say see you later. I want to say thanks for joining me. I'm sorry about the camera. I'll get that fixed for tomorrow's show. Same time, 5:30 p.m. Eastern, 2:30 Pacific. Until then, everybody, keep drawing. Thank you for watching. Take care of one another. Take care of yourselves. Remember, please, to be kind. And I will see you tomorrow. Ciao for now.